when somebody struggles with binge eating, there's lots of different factors that can be at play here, but there's a number of elements that are very common in most cases. So I thought I'd do a quick video series explaining what some of those are and giving you some tips that you can implement right away to start making changes. Now, the first one that we need to discuss is the fact that historically people have been following dietary practices that just simply aren't sustainable. And what this does is it trains your mind to expect deprivation, restriction, and suffering anytime you try and change your body. So as soon as you start some new kind of nutritional approach that you hope is going to see you through to your ultimate goal, at some point along that journey you do something like, oh, I'll just have a taste of this one thing and then I'll go back to what I was doing, don't worry. But as soon as you just have that taste, your mind thinks, wow, this is amazing. I don't know when I'll ever get an opportunity like this ever again. So let's try and stockpile this feeling now, get as much of it in as we possibly can, because I know just around the corner, there's this period of deprivation and restriction, and I don't know how long that's going to last. And so that's how we can train our minds to basically push back and rebel against our best efforts, because we've trained it to expect that kind of suffering, and we're going with these extreme methods, and we've been brainwashed into thinking that in order to achieve a body transformation you have to go to these extreme lengths, and that's not the case at all. But that extreme mindset is so seductive a lot of the time, and a lot of the time people are lying to themselves and convincing themselves that it's okay. Here's an example. I just need to get myself back on track. I am going to follow a sustainable approach, but just to kickstart things off, just to get me back on track, I'm going to cut out sugar for a month. Just for 1 month only, I'm going to go on a low carb diet. And that's the very mentality that's causing the problems in the first place. So we need to resolve this. What we absolutely must do is you have to train your mind into knowing and understanding and reassure your mind that any approach you take from now on is going to be sustainable, is going to be kind to you. And in order for it to be sustainable, you have to incorporate your favorite foods as part of that on a regular basis. But you just have to learn how to do that in moderation. People have been, like I say, brainwashed into thinking they have to go to these extremes, and that's just simply not the case, and it's not sustainable. So first and foremost, put your unconscious mind at ease with the fact that any dietary approach you take from now on is going to be sustainable, and it's not going to be extreme, and you're going to be able to follow it for the rest of your life and enjoy the process along the way.